Yo, what's up, baby? How you doing? Just trying to set up here, you know. Trying to set up here. I'm gonna see if I can do some. Oh, can you guys hear me? I'm gonna see if we can do some. Or whoever's watching, some quick matches, warm up, and dive straight into rank. You don't want to go into rank cold. You want to go into rank hot. Although sometimes I've gone in there cold because no one's playing.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
You got the battle ruler today? Good job. Good job. I know it's difficult. It is difficult. Really? Thanks. I do all right. I suffer. I suffer during laggy issues, like this guy here.
Get ready for the next battle.
Still cold. I don't want to dive into rank hot. I need to warm my fingers. I would have liked to warm my fingers against that Fang, but just went in and done it. Jesus. Wipe up. Wi-Fi's in a row. I wish there was a way to shut down the Wi-Fi option so I don't keep getting them. There's no way in hell I'll play this game in Wi-Fi. No way. Unless I'm tricked into doing so. Okay. I have to dive into rank cold because no one is in quick match.
Get ready for the next battle.
Another Wi-Fi. Yo, what's up, baby? I'm trying to get it in. Okay, you're outside. About an hour? Yeah. Yeah. What are you at work or something? It's hard enough to find good matches in quick match. You know, let alone going into Tekken 8 really did fall off, huh? Nice side step. This guy wants to be quick on the draw all the time, huh? Really? God damn, already. so much plus.
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Fight! Round 4. Fight! Final round. Fight! You win. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Round one. Fight.
My bad. Scum, dude. He mashes so much. He's mashing so much. Unseeable heat smash. into launcher. I fucking despise players like that. They play on randomness and fucking just pure chaos because their character's designed to be stupid and chaotic. I knew he was gonna do that desperate shit at the end. I knew it. Yeah, Whack is running too. I knew he was gonna do that desperate shit in the end. I literally played this guy the last match over with the simplest launcher. I don't know if he was pressing his PS button or whatever he was pressing, but I had 100% drop rate on the simplest combos. Because you can't press the PS button in the other side to make your opponent drop the combos. People do that. There's actually videos showing that players are doing this. That's why you can have the simplest combos and Law will drop it. All they had to do in Tekken 8 was two things. Fix the netcode and balance the game. That's all they had to do. All this wasted money running around new characters and all this shit, like, you haven't even fix your basic fundamentals. Netcode's balancing. Two things. But I'm glad I won that match. Because that piece of shit was gonna steal it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Round one.
This guy's lagging. 4-5-5-4. His ping is lagging. Nice. I see you stepping back. Oh yeah. Don't know why you would wake up. I don't know why you would wake up doing that, but whatever. God, netcode problems. Netcode problems. Force the issue. I see. Why would you do that? That doesn't work. Netcode problems. Oy, 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 oy. I do down 4 after you do down 4. I feel you. The nunchucks is supposed to be guaranteed, but as you can see, you know, I know what you're saying. I do it too when I get too frustrated. When I get frustrated, I start doing the down 4. You gotta block, dude. You gotta start blocking. I know when you hit the canvas, you don't want to block, but you gotta start blocking, dude. Nice. My cough. Strings, huh? That doesn't work. You're lucky. That was a launcher. You gotta block, dude. You gotta block, dude. You gotta fucking block. I know you don't want to block. It's like AIDS to you, but you gotta block. Oh, fucked up the combo. Law fucked it up. Yeah, I like it. You gotta block, dude, and I'm fucking up too. You gotta block, dude. Get the fuck out of my face. You gotta block. You gotta block, dude. When you hit the canvas, you gotta block. You gotta get up and get the hell out of there. I'm not gonna respect that stupid shit.
Get ready for the next battle.
You gotta block. I hate players like that. No respect. They want to beat you with fear. Like, oh, I'm in your face. I'm just gonna rush you down. Arrgh. You know, I want you to be scared. I don't give a fuck. I know my moves. Fear is the lowest level of spirituality in the universe. If you conquer it, you beat anybody.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, he wanted to do Tekken 8 shit. Stupid shit.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I tried to sidestep shit. No, of course you're gonna whip that. You needed that. Block.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah. Nice, that is unsafe. That's bold. That is not. That is not punishable. I panicked because I was blocking. Up 4-3 is not jab punishable. You see what I mean by when I say fix your net codes? That's not a jab punishable move. And I thought he was gonna start mashing after that. Nice. All right. The net code fucked his ass up. God damn.
Round 4. Fight.
Nice block.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah. Ah. We got it. All right, guy. I'm sorry, but I have to one and done you. Achieve the rank. That's what I wanted, but I am sorry indeed. Usually when I achieve ranks, I go back. Thanks. I go back into practice. You know. Thanks. Appreciate y'all. Was that you, Speedy, that I was fighting? I'm gonna try to do some quick match now. Damn, this damn cough. No matter how many antibiotics I'm taking, well, it's getting better anyway. I'll push for the next rank starting tomorrow. Oh, I thought that guy's name said Speedy. From here on out, Tekken King into the God realms, it's pure fucking chaos. This game will never make sense. Hopefully I don't get demoted. But I have to go back into practicing. And install my AC. During the winter I took the AC out. It's about to get sweaty once I start playing again tomorrow. Speedy Thunder. Oh, before I do that, right? Like
Get ready for the next battle.
For the people that don't know, like when I do like good slides, it doesn't always work because I fuck up on slides too. But when I do good slides, I use the left analog stick when I do my slide. You know, using the D-pad to do your slide, because of the net code, half the time it's not gonna work. I started using the analog stick to force the slide out there. It gives you electric slide so that, you know, like that, so that, you know, it's fast as hell. But I programmed my my 3+4 into my R2. I didn't used to do that in the old Tekken, but these days I do it. The game would recognize it would recognize the 4. No, it would recognize the 3 input, not 3+4. I programmed my 2+3 on my R2. So that when you crouch with your left analog stick, and you how do I explain this first time? You gotta use your right hand, your right thumb, and push down on the left analog stick, and then use your left thumb to control the D-pad. Forward. You have to forward and hold it, and then your other fingers can reach which one of your fingers you're comfortable. I use my middle finger to reach the R2 button, and law will do the slide. So that's one way to stop this laggy shit. If the slide is not coming out and it's bothering you, see what I'm saying? Because that's his best low. It is by a million miles. Even better than this one, right? When you play each round that you played, when you use law, each round, you got at least half the time you're doing the slide, at least 60 to 70% you're getting the slide off. It can get laggy as fuck, so it's like, you know, if you do the conventional way with the D-pad, you might not get it because of how fucking laggy this game is. But if you add the analog stick in there when you really want to do it. Now, if you want to do a mix-up, you can go ahead and do it the regular way if you want to do your mix-up. But the one frame slide, doing the slide in one frame, what I found out, the analog stick works very well for me. You know, when Horang and yes, exactly. And you know, when you want to mix it up, you do your up forward from, you know, with all these characters doing crazy shit at a distance, and you have to put your slide in there if you want the slide. If you really want this slide, you got to graduate from the analog stick, from D-pad into the analog stick. You got to use both. You have to splice. I use both when I play this game. When I really want that slide, I'm using the analog stick. When I'm mixing you up, like, you know what I mean, like when you see me do this, it's the D-pad, because I'm not doing the slide. You know, especially, you don't. But for the E slide, the electric slide, whoops, you see, that was my fuck up there. Sometimes you will mess up, but at least 65 to 70% of the time when you attempt that slide with the analog stick, you will get it. If you get comfortable doing it, you gotta get comfortable. doing it. I mess up too, even with the analog stick. But I have a higher rate of hitting that slide, which I think I used it to beat the Horang. You know? Slide is cheap. Yeah, slide is cheap. It's fucking hard to do. Yeah, I'm not the first one. There are other lords that have spoken about this before. And I knew this trick when I was playing Tekken 7. Even back in Tekken 5, but I wasn't comfortable doing it. I didn't like it. It wasn't until Tekken 7 and Tekken 8 that I really, I'm like, God damn, I gotta get this slide. Because the slide is his electric. It's Law's electric. And you have to pull this move off 65, 70. Yes, he does. And you have to pull this move off 65, 70, 80% of the time when you're fighting. You need it. It's his electric. It fixes up now the follow-up is something else. This nunchuck follow-up is easy. I think they should make it better. Right, but tomorrow I'll try to go in with the rank again, you know. But the problem is if the PlayStation doesn't read your the second forward, which it does, this move comes out. You may notice me doing this by mistake, and I have to recover, right? Especially in bad net codes, where it's going 4 to 5, 5 to 4, and it's not gonna read the second forward, and you have to like literally force the second forward so that the PlayStation can read it. But when you learn that shit, the fastest slide person I know is Rip. No, not I know. I've seen is Rip, because he uses the stick. He uses the joystick. He's the fastest slide I've seen, even faster than Double or Ninja Killer. He uses the stick. That's why he does his slide pretty good. So that's why I use my analog stick. If you want to start doing these electric slides, you have to switch over to the analog stick. You have to. The D-pad is not going to cut it, because the PlayStation doesn't read it. It has bad net codes. See? I just hope, like, from here on out, it's like, you know, and I don't know how chaotic this game is going to be, but, you know, I started season 2 with this rank because I was God of Destruction. I lost the rank. I stayed in Bushin Bushin was like my training center, but this game is so chaotic. But I knew I could get the rank back. I knew it. Which is what I wanted to achieve. So hopefully by tomorrow, when I have time, I will go back into rank and try to. This game is crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy, and I need a lot of practice. But yeah. When I do this slide, I use my right hand, my right thumb, to push the left analog stick down, and use my left thumb to hit the Sega style. Damn, do they have an analog stick? I haven't seen you stream before, and I don't know how you do your slide. But I would say the joysticks and the analog sticks are the best way to do these slides. Of course, it's not foolproof. You're gonna mess up every now and then, but you get a higher rate. Oh, you don't have analog stick. Well, if you can do it 65, 70, even 80% of the time when you attempt to slide, then you're in good shape. Okay. It wasn't a long stream. I just wanted to get my rank. Nice little short. You mess up, you got to invest in the PlayStation controller now. Invest in the PlayStation controller and program your buttons so you can get the slide. Yes, when you go in there, I've told, you know, if you notice, ultimately he complains about that slide stuff. I told him, he said he's not comfortable, he doesn't like it. You know, you gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's an old military, we say in the military, you gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It feels a little weird at first, but you will get used to it. And when you get used to it, you see that the slide comes out 65% and up. You know what I mean? My range is around 75 to 80%. On a bad day, it drops to 65%, which is fucked up. But at least 70% when you attempt that slide, especially offline, you kill somebody with that. So it's like when you see players doing all this crazy shit at a distance, even here, you know, you use your right hand. The move is like the method is so good, you could do slide in point blank range. Under bad pressure, you could do the slide. And I've done it before on camera. So like you use your right hand, you bring the left analog stick down, and then use your left hand. You hit the D-pad twice. It should record it. It's really twice and hold. You gotta hold it. But it will work even if you tap it. Well, it's really twice and hold. You gotta hold it. Right? And you can do your mix-ups from there too. I like 4-4-3 because it's safe. I rarely do the I rarely do this move anymore, rarely, because it's -18. I do the 4-4-3 a lot, and I get annoyed because I'm -8, and I start to get worried and I start to panic because I get jab checked at -8 while I'm blocking. But so that's how I do the E slide. Use your right hand, bring the left analog stick down, and then you use your left hand, hit the D-pad twice. Your R2 button or your R1 button, whichever one you're comfortable with. I have mine in R2. I programmed the 2+3, which it comes in handy sometimes when you want to do this. I started to use the top buttons after Tekken 6 because the game started to become chaotic and crazy, and more misinputs started happening. No, actually no, Tekken Tag 2 into Tekken 7. You can do you can do it manually, but if you play someone who's laggy as hell, you're gonna need the analog stick. The PlayStation won't let you get it. It won't because it's so laggy. So you gotta use you have to use the analog. You have to splice both systems. D-pad and analog. Analog meaning like old school. D-pad is digital pad as opposed to analog system, old school shit. But that's how I do my slide. You know, if you want to do it manually, and it's Law's electric. You know, with this range right here, this is good enough range for you to. You see this? This is slide range. Actually, it's actually you're in danger of whiffing the slide at this range. But if they start mashing, you know what I mean? But this right here can be slide range, right here. Depending on how good you are. So like let's see. You see? What move? Like his lows that keep him at a distance. This is slide range. What else? I don't want to say this is slide range, but it can be slide range depending on who is playing. But I know this is definitely slide range. And sometimes when they back out, this is slide range. Wait. Yeah, that can be slide range too. See? So anytime you see that strange distance that they give Law, you have to make up for it with your slide mix-ups. If they start blocking it too much, then you just gotta switch. But the distance, if they give you this stupid distance that makes no sense, the game is telling you that you have to use your slide. And 50% of the chance they're not gonna see it coming. That's what the game is telling you at these fucked up range that they're giving Law. Yeah, this is slide. Yeah, that's slide range right here. Oh, but you. Yeah, that's this is slide range. There. Alright, so I thought I could play quick match, but I know this stream was hella short, but I just wanted to get my rank. Tomorrow I will do a longer stream. After I take care of some personal shit. Like and subscribe, man. Don't be stingy. It's one thing to watch, but it's another thing to try to support the page. Like and subscribe. That's how I keep going. This crazy shit. I gotta go play some Monster Hunter, Assassin's Creed, or some shit. We'll catch y'all later, man. We in there. Tekken King.